Hi, everyone, and welcome to this update on CBSBoston.com. I'm Ken MacLeod. Here are some of the stories making news. 3 police officers were hurt overnight when 2 cruisers collided in downtown Crossing. Boston police say one was responding to an officer's call for assistance. The second was transporting a prisoner. They crashed near Washington and Summer Streets just before 3 this morning. All 3 officers were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. We're told the prisoner was not hurt. Mourners held a vigil last night for a 6-year-old girl found dead inside a Fitchburg home. The girl's 9-year-old brother was also injured but is expected to survive. Many brought flameless candles and signed a poster to support the boy. The children's parents being held without bail, charged with assault and battery on a child and reckless endangerment. It's not quite 26.2 miles, but it is a weekend warm-up of sorts. Thousands of runners took to the streets of the Back Bay today for the BAA 5K. The start and finish line is on Charles Street between the Public Garden and Boston Common. The event is the kickoff to Boston Marathon Weekend, getting everyone in the running spirit before Monday. Well, after a brief warm-up, more cold weather is expected to move in. And should I even mention the rain? Well, for more on the forecast now, let's check in with meteorologist Jacob Wycoff.
Ken, we were on the right track there for a couple of days, but unfortunately we're going to take a couple of steps back with the forecast heading into Sunday. We do have some wet weather and even some wintry weather that we're going to have to talk about. We do have a front that's kind of hanging out in the general neighborhood, doesn't want to really go anywhere. Stationary front does finally sag to our south, and that allows colder temperatures to filter in as we go into tomorrow. Now, we're expecting those cold temperatures to be in place throughout the day on Sunday, and that could lead to areas of spotty icing, some sleet, some freezing rain, and some places also seeing just some light drizzle. Now, as we head into Marathon Monday, we get that front moving on through, some heavy rain expected throughout the midday into the afternoon, certainly posing some issues for the course as we go into Marathon Monday. Icy conditions, I mentioned that. We do have that winter weather advisory in effect for Boston, areas to the north and west, including Worcester County and even to the south. So the I-95 corridor, the Mass Pike, all under that winter weather advisory. Again, not for snow, but rather for the slick travel, the icy travel possible. The best chance for any sort of travel issues are going to be through Worcester County as you go into southern New Hampshire. I do think as you get closer to town, the threat is just a little bit less. Still, though, exercise caution as you drive on the area roadways this evening. We do have patchy areas of drizzle, some freezing rain possible Sunday morning. Even into Sunday afternoon, the potential is there, but with the sun's rays, I do think it's going to do a number on some of that freezing threat. Still, though, those elevated surfaces like bridges, you're going to have to watch those. And then we head into Monday. This is kickoff time for the elite runners. You see some of those areas of moderate to heavy downpours moving through. This is what we're going to have to watch closely for areas of potentially some thunderstorm activity. This is 1:30 on Monday, and that heavy rain continues on through Monday 4 p.m., suggesting a really heavy downpour moving through the Boston area. And our temperatures really on the colder side of things, anywhere from mid-30s as you start off in Hopkinton. By the time you get to the finish line, 46. Notice, though, that wind blowing out of the southeast, 15 to 40 miles per hour, certainly going to slow those runners down. And this could be the potentially biggest impact for runners since we had that really warm day in 2012 when we hit 87 degrees. Certainly the rain posing a different threat than the heat would, though. Tonight, falling into the low 30s. Tomorrow, only rebounding into the middle 30s. Setting the stage for another cold night heading into Monday morning. Here's your WBZ 7-day forecast. Monday, not shaping up to be good at all, mid-40s. By the time we get into the rest of the week, improving just a little bit, but certainly still less than average for this time of year. Ken, back to you.
All right, Jacob, you're just full of good news for Marathon Monday, aren't you?
Yeah, I try.
All right, well, that does it for this update on CBSBoston.com. We thank you for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.